What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. Today I'm going to be talking about the new action movie being released on Amazon Prime this Friday, April 30th. Thanks to Amazon for the early screener opportunity. Today I'm reviewing Without Remorse. Another book-to-film adaptation from Tom Clancy, who's done all the Jack Ryan movies like Patriot Games, The Sum of All Fears, Clear and Present Danger, you know those movies. Also did The Hunt for Red October. And this movie stars Michael B. Jordan, Guy Pearce, and Jamie Bell. John Clark, played by Michael B. Jordan, a Navy SEAL, goes on a path to avenge his wife's murder, only to find himself inside of a larger conspiracy. So when it comes to this movie's release, definitely the two things I looked at and was anticipating was Michael B. Jordan. I love Michael B. Jordan. Who doesn't love him? He's a phenomenal actor, great action star in the movies he's involved with today. And this movie is directed by Stefano Sollima, who directed Sicario: Day of the Soldado. And another big key factor is one of the writers of this movie is Taylor Sheridan, who directed Wind River, wrote Hell or High Water, the first Sicario. So all the hype and people involved with this movie definitely had me interested in it. So I decided not to watch a trailer for this movie, go right into it blind, and see what I was going to get myself into. And is this movie good? Is it bad? Not worth it? All I can say is this movie's pretty badass. It's got great action set pieces, an interesting premise we've seen before, but the way it was executed was really cool. And there's a lot of good things to dive into with this movie. The first thing we gotta address is the obvious positive out of the bat is Michael B. Jordan's physical fatigue. He's incredibly ripped, he's in great shape, and he knows how to throw down with the action sequences, and he does in this movie as this character who obviously has this vendetta going for him. He's a very flawed character. Something bad has happened, you know, from the premise, and he's going to go get his duties, his vengeance. He knows how to lead a movie, and he knows the amount of charisma he can bring, as well as the likability to the character. The way the movie's shot, along with the action choreography, definitely made it look great, especially in this time period. A lot of great handheld camera shots. Whenever the action is going down, you feel like you're involved with the characters. There's one specific action sequence that's around 10 minutes long that felt like I was thrown back into a Ridley Scott movie. And what Ridley Scott movie am I talking about? Definitely Black Hawk Down. I felt like I was in that Black Hawk Down phase with these characters in this location where stuff is happening. And I thought that was the best action sequence I've seen so far this year. There's other characters in the movie as well. You got Jamie Bell, Guy Pearce, just a really cool stacked cast in here. And just how they're able to bounce off of each other with dialogue and with certain missions going around. It felt really realistic. It brought you into this world related to our main character, and just the characters around interacting with each other was definitely a cool balance of just grittiness. It really presents the action in a very brutal way. You know what you're going to get out of the action, and it just gives it to you. Because if it just goes on with exposition nonstop and it doesn't show you the action that you want, then I would have been very disappointed. But it does show you a lot of action. Now, I'll be honest with you, about 15 minutes into the movie, I said, I know where this is going. It does set you up in that way. I was able to predict what was going to happen throughout the movie. But however, not all parts were as predictable as I thought, and sometimes that can take the film experience overall into kind of boring territories, because if you're able to kind of see where the story's going, then it's not as fun. If a movie throws a little curveball at you and like, oh, I didn't see that coming, then it's more engaging. And that's very difficult to do because this plotline has been done to death in many movies before with what happens in the movie, a certain event. We've seen that many times before, And that is definitely a struggle, and I think this movie does have that issue of, okay, I see where this is going. And I wanted just a little bit more emotion from the overall story in here. Obviously, you feel really bad for our lead character, as we've seen many instances with this storyline. We feel for our main character, but I felt like I didn't get much of him. Much of his backstory, much of the situation that happened. He's just like, let's go complete the mission, do what I gotta do, save the day. And you just don't get that breathing time with him. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on Without Remorse, if this is your guys' first time checking out the channel and you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on this movie, definitely hit that like button. It helps the channel. And consider clicking that subscribe button if you're new. I love talking about movies every week on this channel, whether that's new reviews, classic reviews, tons of ranking videos, Blu-ray hauls at the end of the month, and I also have live Q&As with my subscribers every so often. If you love movies and you want to join this awesome community, definitely hit that like and subscribe button and let's talk about movies, guys. Without Remorse has some gritty action to it. It gave us what we wanted. It showed a lot of action, and it gave us a lot of action. And Michael B. Jordan really takes on this role really well, commits himself to the role, the action he was given, but the execution of his character wanted a little more from. It is very predictable, but still, it is a really cool Tom Clancy adaptation. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Without Remorse a B-. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts on the new Tom Clancy action movie Without Remorse, coming to Amazon Prime this Friday, April 30th. Thank you again, Amazon, for the early screener opportunity. Guys, are you excited for this movie Without Remorse? Are you going to check it out this Friday? If you've seen it already, let me know your thoughts and opinions below. Did you love it? Think it was okay? Or did you absolutely hate it? Thank you guys, as always, for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.